Hello to you. We are playing the Phoenix Wright Trilogy on the Nintendo Switch. We are. This is but a preview.
Yes.
We're going to preview this for you.
Yes. This is kind of a little taste of what you can expect to see on the Phoenix Wright Trilogy on Nintendo Switch when it launches. Unless, of course, you're watching this towards the end of April or beyond 2019, in which case it's already launched and you can buy it. So consider this.
It's still a preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's jump in, shall we?
Right. So you're playing.
Yes. So we've got 3 games on this set, haven't we? We've got Ace Attorney, Justice for All. Isn't that the name of a Metallica album?
The Metallica album is And Justice for All, legally distinct.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Trials and Tribulations. That's not a Metallica album.
It could be the next one.
Could be. Yeah. Right. We'll go and jump into Ace Attorney. So, Jonathan, you've been playing these games. Tell me a bit about Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trilogy. Go.
The vibe of Phoenix Wright is you are a law-type person.
A law-type person.
With fancy suit, sort of lots of product in your hair. Yeah. And you've got to do a lawyer, and you've got to do a lawyering. That sounds better.
Is she dead?
I can tell you're a lawyer. And she's maybe more a doctor.
She sport a Warhammer paint on her.
Yeah. So you've got to defend people. Maybe.
Okay.
As far as I see, it's my first time on these games.
Okay.
I didn't play them the first time round, so this is all new to me.
So they initially came out on Game Boy, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, you know more than I do.
These games initially came out on Game Boy. I think they've had them on. There was mobile versions launched of them as well.
Yeah.
But this, I believe, is a slightly updated version, isn't it? I think it's got some HD graphics, some slightly whizzier stuff going on. Yeah, I've never played one. Never played a game of this before in my life.
You'll find the style very familiar.
Okay.
If you've played video games before.
Right.
The kind of text box, still seen thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope you like pressing the A button because you'll be doing it a lot.
Is there lots of A button pressing?
Oh, there's so much A button pressing to get through that dialogue. She's the chief. Yeah.
She doesn't look like she's wearing official uniform.
It's, I would dare say it's not courtroom appropriate, no. But yeah. So, this is the first mission of the first game.
Right. Okay.
So you are you appear to have your full kind of like qualification to be, in the courtroom and that, but he doesn't seem to know anything.
Right.
So she will tell him stuff as you go through, because he doesn't seem to have a clue about what's going on.
It's tutorialising a fully qualified lawyer.
That is a kind of quandary with it. Yeah.
So you'd have almost thought that perhaps the first bit of this should have been going through like law school, should it?
Yeah, like doing some Class C drugs.
Being at university, going out drinking on the rads with your mates.
Yeah, losing your textbooks, that kind of thing. But no, it's not. You start off in the courtroom.
Yeah.
On your first case.
On your first case.
Yeah.
So Phoenix knew the defendant. So we actually know who's done the murder because we've just seen it.
Yeah, it's rather than being like, oh, you never know, like in real life, I suppose.
Yeah.
You in fact do know because it shows you at the start who's done the murder.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've got to find then a way to pin it on them, have you?
Yeah, I don't know if it does that every time or just like on the first couple, but yeah.
Do you ever get into a situation where you're actually having to defend someone who you know has done a bad?
I don't know, because I've only done the first few so far. So yeah, so I say I'm new to these. So I'm reviewing it as like, as far as I'm concerned, this is a new game to me. Yeah. Right, so you're pressing A quite a lot.
I am pressing A quite a lot. Hello, but...
They keep calling Phoenix Wright Nick, and I'm like, is his real name Nick? Or is it like short for Phoenix, like Phoenix,
I think it must be.
Nick? Or is it Nick Wright? Is that his real name?
I don't know.
I'm confused.
Phoenix.
Yeah,
hey
Phoenix.
There, Larry. Is his name Larry Butts?
Larry Butts, yeah.
That sounds like something from The Simpsons. That sounds like something that Bart would bring up most happy with.
He is your defendant.
I'm so guilty. What? Wow, he's lost the will, hasn't he?
Yeah. Poor Butts.
There's a film done, Phoenix Wright.
Was there really?
There was a film, Phoenix Wright, yeah.
What, like live action?
Japan, live action, yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, I don't know. But it was directed by a really random Japanese director.
You on the Google now?
I'm on the Google.
I only know one Japanese director. That's the guy who did this ones that Star Wars ripped off.
The ones that Star Wars ripped off?
Those samurai films that Star Wars ripped off.
Do you mean Akira Kurosawa?
That's the guy.
Okay.
He's also mentioned in the Bare Naked Ladies song as well.
There's lots of things mentioned in Bare Naked Ladies songs. First case is a fairly simple one. Someone's done a murder. Yeah, Ace Attorney, the movie. It was directed by Takashi Miike, who did films like Ichi the Killer.
Don't know that.
No? Okay. Johnny tends to do very weird, sort of surrealist films.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we need to watch Phoenix Wright the movie?
I don't know. I feel like it's something we should probably have a go at some point.
I
don't know whether you can get it in the UK though.
Hopefully we'll get to...
I feel like I'm going to wear the A button out on your controller.
as well. I was genuinely playing last night. Like, can I press a different button apart from A? Because
so much A pressing. The defence is ready.
Because he's unsure, you see, because it's his first
He's
one.
unsure.
It's his first, court job.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hardly Matt Murdock, is he?
No, he's not. No.
This is your first trial, is it not?
Bit of exposition for you.
Yes,
There you
Your
go.
Honour. I'm a little nervous.
Why does everyone have weird voices with you?
I don't know. Conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. If you're a prick, we're going to kill him. He's not very confident, is he?
It's his first job.
Yeah.
It's a stressful situation.
Yeah. The name of the defendant in this case is Larry Butts.
Just checking you've been paying attention.
Yeah, correct. Keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. That's the judge's voice.
What? Don't do the
Okay.
voices. It's upsetting me.
So this is the
The court record.
court
You
records.
can see pieces of evidence
Okay.
that are relevant to...
So this is if you get asked a question, you can bring this up to check.
You can use
Stuff.
it. You can use it to challenge people's arguments if you've got a piece of evidence that contradicts their
Okay.
argument.
Right. Generally bad at getting his point across. So she's the murder Elias person, and
Yeah.
he's the alleged murder Eliza. But we know different.
Did you just choose the wrong one? What,
No,
which one?
I just looked at the court record.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh, so exactly what I've just done.
Yeah,
Right.
you're ahead of the curve.
I was ahead of the curve.
Not
I
like,
don't need tutorials.
Not like flat Earth people.
Cindy Stone. Cinderblock. It's definitely Cindy Stone, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I just wanted to check that. Double check that. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death?
Don't do that.
She died because she was irritating. Hit with a blunt object.
You better watch yourself then.
Hey! Not getting out of this one, am I? She was struck once with a blunt object. Correct. I don't know why.
What is that? Ian McKellen?
I don't know.
It sounds like you're doing Ian McKellen.
Answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. He's got a bit of a Gandalf beard, doesn't he?
Doing Ian McKellen as Gandalf.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
sir.
much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. God, he's got his suit on as well. I bet he's got some real sweat patches going on under those armpits.
If it's a nice fabric, yeah.
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 He's ruined that, hasn't he? He's going to have to get that right off to the dry cleaners.
I like the fact that the judge asked you 3 questions, like the most basic things you could have been
Yeah.
asked, and like, oh, you know that, you must be fine.
Yeah. you can lawyer. You can lawyer. Don't worry. Down goes his gavel. Mr. Butts. The entire court just goes. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate, ominous.
Is that some of that foreshadowing?
It could be foreshadowing. I don't know. He's very angry. He's Larry. He just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. Larry's a bit of a loser, isn't he?
He's got a soul patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is dumped official courtroom terminology, I wonder?
I don't know.
Completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She'd just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Were you doing the same voice for him as you are the judge?
No, I'm doing a slightly more sinister voice.
No, you're not.
The judge was more of this voice, and he was more of this kind.
It's Sir Ian McKellen's one-man show.
It could be. What people don't know is we have actually got Sir Ian as a guest on the show.
Keep pressing A.
Okay.
Come on.
Sugar Daddy. Wow. This does have the potential to get quite dark, but with sort of like a slightly cartoony sheen to it.
Yeah, I'm interested in how dark it goes with the courtroomy bits.
Yeah.
What kind of crimes get brought up?
I mean, there are some quite nasty crimes. Phoenix Wright, Jimmy Savile edition.
Thanks for that observation. There are some nasty
There
crimes.
are some nasty crimes. There are some bad people in the world.
I think the thing about this is, it'll take quite a long time to get going.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Before you have to really do anything other than skip through dialogue.
Okay, so do we stop him from answering, or do we wait and see what happens? What do you think?
Well, I know what I did. I know the
what you
outcome.
did. Yeah.
So you follow your heart. You are Phoenix Wright.
I'm going to stop him from answering, because we know Larry. That question is irrelevant to this case. Point! That cheating she-dog with a little smirk. I don't like Larry. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of Larry. Quite frankly, he can burn.
He's a bit of a goon, isn't he?
He is.
He needs to get his shit together, really.
Yeah. Slam. Oh, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. I really don't like Larry.
He's one of these cocky millennials that you don't like.
It's just cocky. Oh, he objectioned. Is this the lad that murdered her?
Now this is where you might get to do something more than just choose to stop Larry talking.
Right. Here we go. Where is he? He's coming in. Order in the court.
Don't do the voice.
I mean, some of them YouTubers, they do all the voices, don't they, when they're playing games like this?
Are you saying that we're famous YouTubers?
We are on the YouTube.
We are on the YouTubes. Now you got to pay attention, fam.
Okay. You tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony.
You taking this in, yeah?
Yeah.
Get your brain locked on.
Brain is locked on. Going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I quailed in fright.
Not a word you see come up very often in video
Not
games.
really, no.
Quailed.
PM.
1 PM you say.
What am I supposed to do? Wow. Jesus Christ, man. We hired you for this.
It is like they brought in the Office Junior.
Yeah. Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. Half open door. Looked inside the apartment. He said he was unable to go inside, but knew that her phone wasn't working.
So you got to present some evidence
Okay, right.
to contradict what he said. I think you have to highlight.
The time of death was 4 PM to 5 PM.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
So, present objection. Judge is like, what's going on?
I think you might have done it on the wrong statement.
Okay.
Yeah, you're supposed to highlight the bit where he says 1 PM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you find the right
right.
statement.
Oh, I see. So you can go back.
Snake. Right.
Right, I see.
Now it's time to earn some lawyer points.
Lawyer points. I find that hard to believe. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m.
Why doesn't Phoenix Wright have a voice, but the others do? He's the main
There
one.
was nobody to find at 1 p.m. He's a bit more suave.
Is he James Bond?
He could be.
Oh, God.
He's just a bit, he's a bit cooler than everyone else, isn't he? Even though he's being a bit shit at them.
Even though he's like a big sweaty mess.
Yeah. Objection! This is trivial. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Point out contradictions.
This game is basically just being pedantic.
Right,
You've got to be pedantic.
pedantic. Let's see if we can get him done. Let's see if we can do him. Ah. Hands on table. Shit's getting real.
Phoenix Wright has got 2 moves. He points and he puts his big hands on the table. He's got 2 moves.
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh,
Ah, done.
fucking pal. Bit of slapstick for you
Little bit
there.
of slapstick.
Slapstick for the kids.
I done a murder. Here's my hair. Burn, burn, give him death. We're going back to Metallica albums again.
That does sound like a Metallica album.
Yeah. Mr. Did It.
Excellent bants. Excellent
Oh,
bants.
and heart attack.
Yeah, I thought he did like a cyanide capsule then, but I think he just faints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. I take it that's done it.
There you go.
Yeah. Done.
They've not actually asked the jury
No.
who was.
Is he guilty? I don't know, mate. He just got arrested and taken away.
They have juries in Japan, don't they? I assume so. I
I
don't know.
think so, yeah. Mr. Larry Budd's not guilty. But he is guilty of having a terrible name and an awful hairstyle.
Can you be guilty of that? I mean, he didn't choose the name. He chose the hairstyle.
It sounds like the name you might have chosen,
But
I don't know.
so you've done your first bit of lawyering.
There we go.
That was the first bit of lawyering from Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
I can see if they're all all the cases are like sort of small chunks like this. It could be quite good fun to just kind of sit yourself down for 20 minutes or so and just solve a case.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, well, the review will follow.
it's a bit like a TV series, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's like Columbo or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just one more thing.
Don't do voices.
Okay.
Right, we'll be doing a review of this properly. Andrew won't be doing any voices during it.
No, I'll try not to.
You will not
Okay.
do any voices during it. So there you got your little Columbo explanation now.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Seen it all happen.
Flustered, Mr. Sarwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, which was a comedy clock.
And thanks for watching the preview.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Don't do murders.
Don't do murders.
Bye.
Bye.